We're back with breaking updates coming in. Shah Rukh Khan has received a threat message. The message was received on call with the investigation underway to find out where the threat came in from. The Mumbai police has now reached Raipur in Chhattisgarh, from where the call was allegedly made. The police officials say that the call was made from the phone of a man named Faizan. The location was traced from the phone number details, and the statement from Shah Rukh Khan will also be recorded on the entire matter. So after Salman Khan, a threat being issued to Shah Rukh Khan as well, there's a threat call that has been made, and the police officials have also traced this call to Chhattisgarh and have located the man who made this call. So the police officials are going to look at where this threat came from, whether it was an empty threat that had been issued, or whether there is any link to any of the gangs involved in this. My colleagues Arunil as well as Nilesh are joining us on the broadcast with the details. Arunil, there have been several threats that have been made to Salman Khan. Now we understand a threat also being made to Shah Rukh Khan. What are the details being revealed by the police officials?
Well, the Bandra police will also be recording the statement of actor Shah Rukh Khan. We understand that basically the Mumbai police traced the caller from Raipur, which is the capital in Chhattisgarh. They have traced the location of this caller as well. A threat call was directly made to actor Shah Rukh Khan, and that is when basically Mumbai police immediately reacted on this. They basically tracked down the number from which the threat call was made, and it has been tracked down to Raipur in Chhattisgarh. What exactly was the motive behind making such kind of a threat call? Because we had seen a number of threat calls have been made to superstar actor Salman Khan as well. Zishan Siddiqui has also received several threat calls. But interestingly also, significantly rather, Pratibha, most of these threat calls have been found to be hoax calls. They have been particularly made to gain publicity, to basically take revenge. Revenge in what sense? Basically, fans of other actors are generally making phone calls to these superstars just for the sake of it. And that is why Mumbai police has noticed it. This is a trend that Mumbai police basically has noticed it. But they are taking these threat calls, multiple threat calls, very, very seriously. This fresh threat to actor Shah Rukh Khan is being taken extremely seriously by the Bandra police, and they have located the location of this threat caller as well, Raipur, Chhattisgarh.
Okay, all right. So, Nilesh, as Arunil was also pointing out, there have been several threats that have been issued to Salman Khan as well. So, the police will be looking at how serious the threat is, as they're taking every threat very seriously.
Well, absolutely. And when it comes to Salman Khan and Shah Rukh Khan, the A-listers of Bollywood, every message becomes significant and holds a very important place for Mumbai police. Now, what we're learning that this message was delivered directly onto the cell phone of Shah Rukh Khan, and hence Mumbai police officials are trying every nooks and corner to reach out to Chhattisgarh, where the number has been tracked down. Meanwhile, a case has been registered under various sections of the BNS in the Bandra police stations. However, what exactly was the message, what was the motive behind this message is still unclear as of now. We are expecting that Mumbai police official will soon brief us about all of those details. But it is a significant and a big development that after the threat message was received to Shah Rukh Khan, the police officials were able to track down the location of this individual who has been identified as Faizan from Chhattisgarh, Raipur, the capital of Chhattisgarh, and officials have also reached Chhattisgarh. The Mumbai police team has also reached into Chhattisgarh, and soon the accused, the said accused might be apprehended as well. So that's a big aspect as far as these developments are concerning, because we saw how various threat messages were given out to Salman Khan and his close aides, and this becomes another name, that is Shah Rukh Khan becomes another name into it, because we have been listing that how the various gangs have been putting out threat messages stating that how anybody friend with Salman Khan is directly their enemy. So police officials are also exploring those of angles, because just yesterday we got to know how the 16th arrest into the killing of Baba Siddiqui was also made. So all of these aspects are being part of investigation that the police officials are exploring. Whether all of these threat messages are merely a hoax messages or
absolutely some hoax calls that have been made, but also the threat are being taken very seriously. Stay with us. We have Mr. Vikram Singh also joining us on the broadcast. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Vikram Singh. Time and again, we've spoken to you when several threat calls and messages have been made regarding Salman Khan. Now the ambit seems to have increased with a threat call also being made to Shah Rukh Khan.
This is totally unacceptable that the desperados and the criminal elements have a lot of spare time activity. Hoax calls, genuine threats, whatever they may be, they should be given the topmost priority by the investigators, and the police need to get down to them like a ton of bricks, because they have carried their joke too far, and they have to be identified. Law must take its own course, and they must be put behind bars, because the manner in which these hoax calls or these threats are being issued, I would say that it is also a reflection on the law and order and the police machinery as well. The police would do well to identify these elements, register cases, and put them behind bars, so that there is a lesson and there is a strong message to those who tend to even think that way or look that way.
Yes, Mr. Vikram Singh, I wanted to ask you, since there are so many hoax calls that are being made and the police officials have to take every single call, every single message very seriously, what is the protocol that's followed, or what is the action that can be taken in law against those who are making these hoax calls and hoax threat messages? Because that sends the police officials also into a chase trying to locate them.
Absolutely, but this is the painful duty, and this is the moral duty of every police organization, to take every hoax call or any such call, threat call seriously, register a case or club them cases, and then have an SIT pursue them vigorously. When you allow them to grow or allow grass to grow underneath your feet, then such elements erupt. But when you take an oath that every such person will be taken to task, rest assured we have also faced situations, and when you identify, arrest and put them behind bars, that is the end of the story. Because the lesson has to go, and the lesson should be loud and clear that there will be consequences.
Absolutely. Mr. Vikram Singh, thank you for joining us on the broadcast. Let's also take this across to Arunil, who continues to stay live with us. Arunil, while we were speaking about Baba Siddiqui and the reason why the police officials are taking the threat seriously after the assassination of Baba Siddiqui, the police officials are taking every threat seriously, and in his iftar parties there were several Bollywood celebrities who would make an appearance, including of course Salman Khan and Shah Rukh Khan.
Well, certainly yes, Pratibha. It was the iftar party of Baba Siddiqui, in which the much talked about reunion of the superstar actors Salman Khan and Shah Rukh Khan had taken place. Both were not on talking terms. The animosity basically had ended in this iftar party only. Now what basically the cops are looking at is 16 arrests till now in the Baba Siddiqui murder case. Now whether this is actually linked to the Baba Siddiqui murder case, whether this is an individual threat call that has been made to superstar actor Shah Rukh Khan, or whether this has been done as a deflection tactic with respect to the investigation in the Baba Siddiqui murder case, so that the cops basically deflect and start looking at the other things. Because most of these hoax calls have been found to be false, are found to be hoax basically. Most of these threat calls, beg your pardon, have been found to be hoax calls. And that is why the Mumbai police is suspecting that purposely and particularly these kind of calls may be made to deflect the investigation to some other person, so that the main accused is not nabbed in this. They obviously are also been saying that many of these hoax calls to actor Salman Khan in the past have been made by people who follow Bollywood, basically are fans of some other actor, and just for the sake of it, they have been making these kind of threat calls. Everything will be looked into by the Mumbai police. The location of the caller has been traced. I was pointing out earlier, it is Raipur in Chhattisgarh, and within some time, basically in some time, the hoax caller will also be traced. That is what senior Mumbai police officials are telling us.
Okay.